The second algebraic method in case of interpolation and extrapolation is Newton's method. Now, this was given by the famous mathematician Newton. That is why this method is known as Newton's method. So, he has given actually the four formulas: Newton's method of finite or advancing differences, Newton's Gauss or forward method, Newton's Gauss or backward method, or Newton's divided difference method. Now, there is very important point that instead of going ahead with four methods, we can directly go with one method. So that method we will see in this video, and you can solve every question with the help of this method. Now, whenever you are thinking to apply Newton method in a question, what you have to check is two conditions again, as we have seen in case of binomial method also. So here also we have two conditions that we have to check. First, x should increase by equal interval. So the first condition is same as we have earlier done. The x variable or x values of x, it should increase by equal differences. The second condition is the value of x for which y is to be calculated or interpolated need not be out of class limits of x series. It is not necessary, as we have seen in case of binomial expansion, this condition was necessary. But here this condition is not necessary. What does this mean? If x is given 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Like this, you have been given the values of x. Now, the values of y have been given 5, 9, 7. This is question. This is 8. This is 2. Now, you have been told to calculate the value of x is 22. Now, the difference is equal. First condition is satisfied. x22 will be lying here. If we put x22, it will disturb the series, but this is not a condition in case of Newton, so we can apply Newton method here. So we cannot apply binomial expansion method here, but we can apply the Newton's method here. So now you have got two options. If the value for x for which y has to be calculated, it is disturbing the series, go for Newton method. If it is not disturbing the series, go for the binomial expansion method. Now let us see the detail of Newton's method in through practical example. But before that, you just note down the formula that we are going to apply in that practical question. So the first formula for Newton method, you have to calculate the value of x. The value of x, for that you have to apply this formula, value to be interpolated, which value we have to calculate, minus value at the origin. Now, what is the original value of that series? Divided by difference between two adjoining values. So, this formula we will apply to calculate the value of x that will be required in the question. Then finally, when you will be solving the question and calculating the value of y, for that you have to calculate this formula, y0 x delta 10 plus x minus 1 delta 20 divided by 2 factorial plus x minus 1 x minus 2 divided by 3 factorial delta 30 plus this formula can go endless. Now, how to remember this formula? It is easy to remember this formula. We just have to start with y0. Then you can see it is x over here. This is the first stage of the formula. This is the second stage of the formula. And this is the third stage of the formula. In the first stage, we have only x. In the second stage, x minus 1, x minus 1, x minus 2. If you have to expand this formula further, it will be x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3. Here it has been multiplied by delta 10, then delta 20, then delta 30. divided by, this is divided by 1 factorial, that is 1, so we have not written it. This is divided by 2 factorial, this is divided by 3 factorial. If it will be continued, it will be divided by 4 factorial, 5 factorial, like that. So this is how you can remember this Newton method's formula. Now let us see with the help of one practical example where we are going to apply these two formulas. Now this is a practical question. Now see, it is written that x is this, y is this, and you have to interpolate the value x is equals to 25. So we have to interpolate the value when this x is 25. So first of all, let us check the conditions whether Newton method is applicable or not. Check the x series, x is increasing by equal intervals. Second condition, x, the value that has to be interpolated, the value of y that has to be interpolated, it can disturb the series. So if x comes out to be 25 here, it should not be out of the series, it is within the series. So we can apply Newton method here. And it is disturbing, we cannot apply binomial expansion method, but we can apply Newton method over there. Now, how you have to start the question? First of all, in the first column you will be writing first difference. First difference means this is our delta 1. Now to calculate this delta 1, what we do is, this we will name, this is our y0, y1, y2, y3 and y4. Here also we can give the name x0, x1, x2, x3, x4. So to calculate the first difference, what you have to do is, you have to calculate y1 minus y0. So you can write over here y1 minus y0, second value minus first value. So 60 minus 50, it will be 10. So middle of these two is this. So on the middle we will be writing. The second will be y2 minus y1, second value minus first value. So 65 minus 60, this is the center, so 5 will come here. 70 minus 65, 5, 72 minus 72. Next is not possible, just leave it here. So this is the first difference. And you have to name this. This is delta 1. So how you will name this? This will be delta 1, 0, delta 1, 1, delta 1, 2 and delta 1, 3. Delta 1 is common for all. The base will be changing 0, 1, 2, 3. Next we will calculate the second difference. Second difference means now we are calculating delta 2. Again the same thing we will do, second minus first. So 5 minus 10, it will be minus 5. So center will be this, minus 5. 5 minus 5, it will be 0. Then 2 minus 5, it will be minus 3. Now again we have to give them the names. Delta 2, 0, delta 2, 1 and delta 2, 2. Second difference is over. Then you have to calculate the third difference. Third difference means delta 3. Again second minus 1, 0, minus minus 5. Again it will come on the line 5. Then minus 3, minus 0, it will be minus 3. Again we will give them the names delta 3, 0 and delta 3, 1. Next, we will calculate the fourth difference, which will be named as delta 4. Second minus 1, minus 3, minus 5, it will be minus 8. So now we are left with one value. We will name it delta 4, 0. We cannot calculate further. So now, we have to make use of these, all the information, and we will apply this in the formula. Now if you remember, just now we wrote two formulas. The first formula was calculation of x. And for x, what we have written, the formula was, how we have to calculate x is equals to value to be interpolated minus value at the origin divided by difference between adjoining values. Now see, value to be interpolated. This is the value to be interpolated which was given in the question. So we will fill this here. So value to be interpolated is 25. Value at the origin. You have to observe the x series because this was given x25. So what is the original value of x? The first value of x. So value at the origin. So value at the origin here is 10. difference between adjoining values. Now 25, where does this 25 will come here? So what is the difference between these two values which are going to adjoin this? It means 30 minus 20, or you can say the difference of all is 10, 10. So I am filling here 30 minus 20. So from here you have to first of all calculate x. So this will be 15 divided by 10. So our x comes out to be 1.5. So this is how we have applied the first formula, that is 1.5. Now we will be applying the second formula. And in the second formula, if you will look at the formula, you will make use of these first items. This we require, right? So we will make use of y0, delta 10, delta 20, delta 30 and delta 40. So you can just note down y0 is 50, delta 10 is 10, delta 20 is minus 5, delta 30 is 5 and delta 40 is minus 8. Now we will apply that second formula of the Newton method and then we will calculate our answer. Now y25 has to be calculated. Now how was the formula we have written? y0 plus x into delta 10 plus x minus 1 delta 20 divided by 2 factorial plus x minus 1 x minus 2 divided by 3 factorial delta 30 plus, as we can see that our maximum delta we could calculate was delta 40. So we can expand this formula further. X into x minus 1, x minus 2, x minus 3 divided by 4 factorial and delta 40. Now we will put the values in this full formula. Now if you will look at the previous table that we just created, the value of y0, it was 50 plus small x. This is the value of small x 1.5 that we just calculated. So this is where first formula's value will be noted down. So this is 1.5. Now from the table you can see what is the value of delta 10. If you will look at the table, this is 10 plus small x, again it will be same everywhere wherever small x is there, 1.5. 1.5 minus 1, 2 factorial means 2 into 1, so you can open it up side by side. Delta 20, if you will look at the value of delta 20, it is minus 5. Like this we will fill the values in the entire formula. Plus x was 1.5, again 1.5 minus 1, 1.5 minus 2 divided by 3 factorial is 3 into 2 into 1, delta 30 that is available in the table, its value is 5 plus. Now fourth part of the formula, x is 1.5, then 1.5 minus 1, 1.5 minus 2, 1.5 minus 3 divided by 4 factorial is there. So 4, 3, 2, 1 and delta 40, the value you can see from the table is minus 8. Now you have to solve this entire and the answer of y25 will be there. Now let us solve this. This is 50 plus 1.5 into 10. This will be 15 plus. Next is 1.5. Solving this it will be 0.5. Then minus 5 divided by 2. So this will be coming in the negative. So when you will solve this it will be minus 1.87. This entire portion. Coming to the next. 1.5. This will be 0.5 and this will be minus 0.5 multiplied by 5 divided by 6. Solving this you will get 0.313. Last 1.5 multiplied by 0.5 multiplied by minus 0.5 and multiplied by minus 1.5. Multiply that with minus 8 divided by 4. 3s are 12 into 2, 24. So you will get 0.1857 and finally the answer will be 62.63. So this is how the Newton method will be applied and answer can be calculated.